not going to give you more. Let me bless somebody real quick. God only sends blessings to those who he can send blessings. Y'all can read my notes. So God says, you're saying you want one thing, but do you really want to do what you're going to have to do? I'm about to shut it down real quick. Watch this. In my mind, Jesus answers like Ricky Smiley. I didn't ask you all that. I didn't, you know. I didn't and did not ask you about other folk. I didn't, you know. God says today, all them excuses you've been making. I couldn't go to school because I didn't come from a rich family. Jesus said, I didn't ask you all that. I asked you, do you want to be well? And somebody says, well, I was raped when I was a child, but I'm still trying to recover emotions. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you all that. You know, it's good that you recognize that, but I didn't ask you. I asked you, do you want to be well? That my family doesn't support me, that there's no one in my life who cares about whether I succeed or fail. I didn't ask you that. I'm trying to get real. I'm trying to get it real good. I didn't ask you that. I asked you, do you want to be well? Because if you want to be well, you'll do what I tell you. A whole lot of folk want their blood pressure to come down, but you won't take your medicine and stop eating hog maws and pig feet. And do you want to be? Jesus said, if you want to be well, there is a prescription. The final thing I want to talk about is a powerful physician. If you write that down. Jesus says to this man, you've been here all this time. You've gotten stuck in your struggle. But today is the first day of the rest. Yeah, at least it could be. But before I can heal you, you gotta hear me. Don't miss that, y'all. Before God can heal you, you got to be willing to hear him. And he says, stand up. Now the reality is, for 38 years, he could not stand.
That's right.
And so Jesus is telling him to do what he has not been able to do. God is telling somebody today that if you want to be delivered, you got to be willing to do what you've never done before. Are you ready to increase your gift? Are you ready to start tithing?
Look at that.
I feel my preacher coming. Are you ready to go back to school? Are you ready to apply for a position that other folk in the office are more qualified for? Jesus says, stand up. Are you ready to forgive someone who has hurt you?
Come on.
Are you ready to stand up? Listen, I know that you have not been able to do it before today. Oh Lord, but God says today you could start over. And he says, I want you to get up off your mat, but I want you to pick your mat up as well. Listen, he says the mat is your comfort zone. The mat is what's familiar to you. The mat is a steady paycheck. The mat is not 33 witnesses that will help me shout, I'm ready to come out. I need 33 witnesses to jump up on your feet and say, I'm ready. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm ready. Somebody shout ready. I'm ready to come out, and I'm coming out with my hands up. I'm coming out with a praise in my heart. I'm coming out with a shout on my lips. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Yes. Hallelujah. Y'all know I like house. Dr. House. They say it's one of the best. But there are some folk that house can't heal. There are some folk that house let die. But I'm glad that Jesus is a doctor who's never lost a patient. I'm glad Jesus is a doctor who can heal me when I'm sick. Raise